What is going on YouTube? This is Harri927, and today we're going to be having a look at the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Legacy Automorphin Red Ranger. If you've seen my review, the Legacy Automorphin Green Ranger, who I have right here, you can see my reflection on the Dragon Shield. Hi! We'll do a comparison later. Today we're going to be having a look at the Automorphin Red Ranger. That's right. Here's a history. I used to love Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. If you've seen my Power Ranger related videos, you know I'm a diehard fan of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, including this Red Ranger right here. When I was a little kid, I used to have this Red Ranger growing up. I used to play with it all the time. I used to play with this Red Ranger all the time as a kid, alongside my Batman figures, pretending he was the Mask. You know, they use the Mask figures as flip heads and stuff, but he's not the Mask. He doesn't have the green mask. Oh no. This is Jason, the original Red Ranger, who is officially my favorite Red Ranger of all time. No one can top Jason, the Red Ranger, well, except for Andros from In Space. Today we're going to be having a look at the Automorphin Red Ranger. Now, sadly, I don't have the Pink Ranger, Kimberly. I spotted her at Planet Comic-Con, that was last February, and I actually got to meet J.C. David Frank and Amy Jo Johnson. It was a dream come true for me. So anyway, now with that history out of the way, I got him at my local Target. He was the last one. Well, actually, they were selling he was selling like crazy. As you know, I still got the Green Ranger. He's on my shelf next to the other Green Ranger figures. I sold my Red Ranger in a garage sale long ago. I think it was destroyed or something. But now that I got the Legacy Automorphin Red Ranger by Bandai, which is officially out of the Power Ranger merchandising, now they're handing it to Hasbro, which I do believe they'll be doing a good job for the Power Rangers franchise, even the seasons as well. Next year, we're going to be having Beast Morphers. It's definitely excited for that. Anyway, this Red Ranger is clean and crisp. Here he has his power sword with him. When I was a kid, I used to love these figures. All I had was the Red Ranger. Looking at him now, I feel like a kid again, because I love Power Rangers. Anyway, before we talk about the figure, let's have a look at the packaging that he comes in. Comes in a case, along with the retro style of the packaging they had back in 93 or 94. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers logo, next to the original Power Ranger team, Jason, Kimberly, Zach, Trini, and Billy. You have the real Morphin action. Here we have the tattoo included inside. I'm going to keep it inside. Here's the Power Rangers logo, Saban's Power Rangers, Automorphin Red Ranger Legacy figure. On the back, here's the story. If you want to, get it, Stan. The story says, ordinary teenagers have been chosen to save the world from evil space aliens from the clutches of the evil space sorceress Rita Repulsa. It doesn't say that, but I ad-libbed it there. Using special power morphers, the teens called on the spirit of the ancient dinosaurs and morph into incredible Power Rangers with the ability to summon their mighty Power Zords. When all else fails, the Power Zords join together to form an even more powerful battle machines known as the Megazord. Will they be strong enough to save us from destruction? Well, if you've seen the show, they already did that. Automorphin figures were released in the fall of 1994. Here we have the Red Ranger morphing. It's morphin' time. Push down quickly on the belt buckle. Rotate helmet down to change back. Also available, the Green Ranger, which I do have, and the Pink Ranger. I actually do have the White Ranger helmet. I don't have the Zords, and I don't have the Red Ranger. Got the White Ranger helmet at my local GameStop. Well, at GameStop at my local Legends. It's a mall. Anyway, now with the packaging out of the way, let's have a look at the Red Ranger himself. He looks fantastic. They made new... No, this is the old mold that they have done. And he looks exactly just like the Red Ranger I had when I was a kid. The detailing on the helmet is good. Even though it's a little... The figure is now blocky and stumpy, but I don't mind that at all. Here we have the Tyrannosaurus emblem on the front. Well, in the show, they don't have their emblems on the chest. Only in the merchandising they do. The paint detailing on the Red Ranger is clean. Really cool looking. Here we have the power sword in his hand. Here we have his blade blaster. And he looks really good. Now press down on the... Yeah, it's really hard. Well, anyway. Let's have Jason... Here. There we go. Here we have Jason's unmasked head. And I gotta tell you, his face looks really good. It looks like the Jason from the show. How show accurate is that face? The eyes are really good. The eyes are painted nicely, and the eyebrows are really painted nicely. The flesh tone's really good. And the ears are really good. And also, the head can turn just like the Green Ranger can. And now let's morph him up by pressing on the belt buckle right here. It's morphin' time! Dragonzord! How cool, how retro is that? Let's have a look at the power sword. Oh, there we are. His sword is still metallic, a little metallic gray, but love the indentions on the sword, on the blade. But it's still gray, just like in the 90s. Anyway, he has articulation in. I can't do the articulation, so his articulation is still the same, just like the Green Rangers and the Pink Rangers is. You excuse me while I put his sword in his hand. Okay, here we have the Green Ranger, not the Green. Here we have the Red Ranger with his power sword. And his blade blaster is still the same, just like the Green Rangers. So in comparison, let's have him right next to my favorite of the bunch, the Green Ranger. And I think they're still the same. Again, you can see my reflection on the shield. It's really bright in color. It's really, really chromy. And it stays on perfectly well. I have a little problem with the Green Ranger's arm. It's getting loose. See? It's getting loose. But I don't have a problem with that when I put his arm right in this position. And you can fit the Green Ranger's power shield on the Red Ranger, but I'm not going to do that. So, I know you've been wanting me to do this, but if you look at my Facebook... Well, no. Well, anyway, here he's next to the Green Ranger, and will I be able to get the Pink Ranger? Well, she's not available in stores. I'm not my local Target. I know, it's sad. All I have are these two. The Green Ranger, definitely my favorite, but one that I can really hold on to my childhood was the Red Ranger, Jason. Tommy and Jason. The unbeatable duo. With his Dragon Dagger and the Power Sword. Looks really cool. Or should I say, more phenomenal. Anyway, let's get the Green Ranger out of the way. His articulation is the same. And that's all I have to say, guys. This is really a fantastic looking figure. Got him at on Easter. Well, early Easter present, by the way. But now having the Red Ranger in my collection, this makes me feel like a kid again. No joke. Will I be getting the rest of the team? Well, if Hasbro can do it, well, we'll have to see. Hasbro, I'm going to have to say to a Power Rangers fan, well, that's me. Good luck, Hasbro. Anyway, so anyway, guys, today we're going to be having a look at the Power Rangers Legacy Automorphin Red Ranger from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Show in the comments below, what is your favorite Power Ranger figure from the 90s? My favorite from the 90s is definitely the Red Ranger. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. This is Harri927, and I hope you guys have a great 4th of July. Bye.